held beneath time and shadow, waiting for the moment when it could return. Welcome back to Tales of Althea. This is the long-awaited chronicle of forgotten paths and lost episodes of a party that once stood at the edge of legend. We're proud to announce the return of this campaign. And yes, the missing parts. Blame the dungeon master. He knows what he did. But now, we return to the tale.
To remember, we begin with a gathering, not just of friends and family, but of allies, and yes, enemies to some but not to all. The party, hearts heavy with what lay ahead, prepared to journey to the unpredictable homeland of Varys, the Feywild, a place of wonder, beauty, and ever-changing danger. Before they left, they sought a moment of peace. Traveling south to the Shademount Cathedral Empire, a towering kingdom of man shrouded in shadow, ever threatened by the demonic war raging in the southern deserts of Cumoy. Here stood a school of arcane brilliance. And into its halls they brought Helena, a mysterious, emotionless girl they found wrapped in darkness. This gift of opportunity was their hope for her salvation. With hearts steadied, they returned to their new home, a once military outpost, now their stronghold, and began their journey into the Feywild.
The Feywild was like a dream with teeth. Magic, mood, and madness reigned supreme. And the one unbreakable rule: never speak your true name. Varys's return home was anything but welcoming. Her outpost and home at the Feywild's edge had fallen to darkness. Her companion and party member Maxwell was taken by darkness and shadow. And before they could catch their breath, they were captured, bound and gagged by the Eladrin of the Four Seasons. The charge: abandoning her post. But corruption had seeped deep into the Feywild. Their captors were attacked, forcing the party to flee across wild, untamed magic. They stumbled into a Pixie's party, entrancing, dangerous, and all-consuming, only to be rescued by a mysterious woman named Cleora, who guided them to the Autumn settlement. But not before Aspen had fallen susceptible to charm and gave his true name. A reunion followed, brief, bittersweet. Varys's father welcomed her with joy, but the happiness was short-lived. Assassins struck, driving poison into his veins and framing the party for the crime.
Dragged to prison, they faced a choice: escape and be forever hunted, or trust in Lily, Maxwell's familiar, to bring justice. They waited. Lily returned, briefcase in hand, heart full of fire, and won them 1 month to clear their names. The court agreed. And so, the party traveled north, deep into the icy realms of the Winter Court. There, they uncovered the truth: a hag had taken the queen's place, poisoning the realm from within. The impostor was slain, the true queen awakened, grateful, and granted them safe passage, and her seal to prove their innocence. Even Day, Varys's estranged brother and once accuser, began to see her again. He requested their aid in the Weeping Forest, where an antidote to their father's poison might grow. But that forest was home to a sorrowful, ancient archfey. They agreed, nearly dying for it. Ahmed, the party's cleric, struck a desperate deal. In exchange for their lives, they would never speak of what transpired there again, but the cost was dear. In the first strike of battle, Lily was destroyed.
Shattered, but victorious, they returned with the cure. Varys's father was saved. And for the first time, the Feywild considered joining the Material Plane's war against the demons. Their return home brought a message. William, once apprenticed to the Great Summer Star, had been trapped in a place called Extinction for 3 years, reaching out with magic that no one answered, until now. The party set out for Alnevia, elven lands in the north. There, a madman whispered of an undead city beneath the world. Ignoring the warnings, they found it. Extinction was unlike anything they had seen, a city of the undead living ordinary lives as their flesh rotted from their bones. The living, called smoothskins, were rare and watched. At Denner's Den, a strange tavern in the city, they met Terry Denner, a vampire with charm and mystery, and Lorena, a regal vampire woman escorted by Aspen's past. A vampire who had once nearly turned Aspen's brother. Emotions boiled. But they held back, for Terry's sake. Searching for William, they climbed into a hidden alcove above the city, where a strange mist descended like the first snow of winter. There, their appearances changed, visions of their potential selves, crowned, cursed, radiant, or burned. They found him. William, tired, broken, withered in soul, sat at a table beside a golden casket, surrounded by potions breathing white mist into the streets below. And then, the Lich appeared. Amaravix, the humanity devourer. He told them that extinction was his prison, and they, like William, were now bound to him. They had two choices. Destroy his phylactery, killing him and the city, including Maxwell and Lennis, who had already been claimed by the Lich's power. Or release him and go free.
They argued. Maxwell, ever the would-be hero, chose destruction. The phylactery shattered. The city fell silent. Maxwell was gone. So too was Lennis. Only Terry's distant, inhuman scream echoed from below. But they had been tricked. By divine insight, they learned the truth. Amaravix was not destroyed. He was released. And the city still lived, twisted in his wake.
And now, the dream ends. The spell fades. They awaken, still within Amaravix's grip, his dream still lingering. But the story is not over. It has only just begun again. Will you be there to see what comes next? Join us every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as the Tale of Tales of Althea continues. The silence is over.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to 20 Sides of Failure. Apologies for a bit of delay. We had a debate. Everyone was wrong, except for moi, because, you know, your DM is always right. But no, we were delayed because apparently our Ray of Sunshine doesn't know how to cook rice. They just put boiling water into a bag. It is blasphemy, and we should all judge very harshly
the rice
in a loving
is in
way.
the bag. The rice is in the bag, and then you
What?
put in the water.
You put the bag of rice into the water?
What?
It comes like that.
What do you mean? Water's not a container. If you
No, the bag's the container.
So you put the boiling water in the bag?
No, you put the bag
you put
into the boiling water.
Rice into the water.
Oh, that's
bag
even
in the
worse.
water and you mix it all up.
That's even worse.
No, it's not even mixed. It is a plastic bag that goes in a pot.
Oh, you're just eating plastics at that point. You just boiled plastics into. I can't.
Long story short, I had a rice cooker. I fucked it up. I asked about it, and then I got a lecture. So that's why we're late.
You didn't get lectured. You got judged. There's a difference.
I was trying to be nice, but
You're gonna have so much better rice. Now, honestly, we're not just called 20 Sides of Failure because of D&D. This is just our life. So, I love it. Right? You know we love it. When we pick on you is we kid. But hi, everybody. We're gonna play some D&D maybe. Unfortunately, the session will be struck down early because of rice, and also because I'm tired and I have to work my night shift all of a sudden because life is amazing. So, we're going to get on with it, but firstly, we need to get to... Oh, yeah, that's Midnight Brain. Be prepared for that. It will shut down randomly. We need to introduce our amazing players. We're going to start off with the one who wasn't here last week, our lovely Eladrin Ranger. Don't forget, we are doing quotes for...
Mm-hmm. And I am prepared.
There you go.
I am prepared. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on those time zones. My name is Expenny, and today I will be playing Varys Bessafel, our Eladrin Ranger. And for my quote today, I have something from Samuel Jackson. Hell is paved with good intentions, not with bad ones. All men mean well.
Very nice. I like it. I like it. Let's go and hop over to, excuse me, our lovely Elven Rogue.
Hello, hello. I'm Naren, and I will be doing our Elven Rogue Swashbuckler this week on Win Hunt, and my quote is from Fourth Wing, and it is, "We do not eat our allies."
I remember that one. Very nice, very nice. Let's hop right next door to our Elven Sorceress.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mythix, and I play Arabella Avalon, the draconic fire sorceress, and my quote is, "By nightfall on the 6th day, I wanted nothing more than to map the stars after a week of expending energy."
Very nice. Let's hop to our rice destroyer, our lovely human cleric.
Hi everybody, my name is English Ray of Sunshine. I can't cook rice, but I can play Emma Serona. My quote for this week is, "If at first you don't succeed, try again."
Accurate. How many times have you tried it again with rice? Don't worry, don't answer that.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm sorry. Let's hop over next door to our tiefling fighter. That's words.
Those are absolutely words. Hello everybody, it is your friendly neighborhood Ness, and I play the tiefling fighter Barvar Aspen Lacuna. My quote is a little bit on the long side, but it is, "Oh, to be a gremlin child again, covered in grass stains and grazes, hair unbrushed with daisies and knots. No concept of my own physicality, halfway up a tree and eating an apple around a missing tooth. To be unabashedly ugly, to be unashamedly hungry, to be healthy and hearty and and lean and covered in bruises and full of love and sun-warmed strawberries. To feel time stretch forever, only flying when I fall into books. To love summer once more and hear her sweet insects."
Very nice. I like it. And last but certainly not least, our human warlock.
Hello, I'm Dusky P, and I'm playing the one, the only Maxwell Valmont. And my quote comes from Abraham Lincoln, actually. "You can fool all of the people some of the time. You can fool some of the people all the time. But you can't fool all the people all the time."
Very nice. I like it. And I will be.
I thought that was gonna turn into "you can't fool yourself." Honestly,
I'm sure you
Sorry.
can't do that either. You're fine. Very nice. I will be your TM for the day. I am Sorrow. Bear with my brain. I don't brain much now. My quote, I don't know who it's from, but I thought it was interesting. I saw it in a quick search because I lost my other one. It's, "War is delightful to those who have had no experience of it." And with that, we will go ahead and hop into today's session.
Not to wreck your flow, but I'm pretty sure that comes from one of the World War I poets.
Oh!
Nope, it's not. Desiderius Erasmus, and he's a Dutch
there you
Renaissance scholar.
Well, there you go. See, that's what happens when you just do a quick Google search. So, well, thank you.
You're thinking Dulce de Gomez for Patria Mori, aren't you?
I mean, I've no idea. I just know that a lot of theming like that is in the World War I poetry.
I like it. I like that you guys know that. That makes me. That's cool. I need to learn more. Yeah, you that flow wasn't flowing and now it's stopped. There's a dam. Thank you. But what happened last session is we are still in essentially Groundhog Day. The party still have yet to uncover how or what or why it is happening, but they decided to go and, let's just say, turn the priest upside down and to go a bit interrogation style. They may or may not have uncovered some clues, one of which that they found some old church slabs beneath the pond itself could be a possible old deity symbol of a sun, a wicker basket, and wheat and things of resembling the harvest. Inside the church itself, you can see it's been ripped out and a new emblem has formed, something a little less inspiring. But we left off with the group telling the priest to keep face, don't show that they just kind of gave him the rundown, and to head over to pond to see what the other party members may or may not have discovered at the bottom of the pond. If I remember correctly, it was Aspen and Onwin who were going swimming, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And Lennis was making his way out to help us lift something from the lake.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
And as a quick reminder, Onwin did have like the set pattern of like one, like when it gets close enough to time, she is going to like pop her head up and watch to see how the kid ends up in the water.
Okay. All right. What are you guys doing? So you have a little bit of time, and you don't know exactly that Lennis is going to be showing up. But is there anything else you're wanting to do while you're under the water? You're at the slabs right now. That's a little too much. There we go. You guys were swimming back to the slabs. I believe, Aspen, you were going to go looking back for that rock and chain to see if it was still there, because it was kind of phasing in and out of existence.
Exactly. He was kind of like looking around to see, like, basically how recently it was thrown under there. Like, is there algae and moss grown around it, or is it like, vaguely fresh, I guess, would be the best way.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
All right. Let us find the perception. Oop. Oh, lovely.
15?
15?
Yeah, 15's not bad. So looking around, you do see that stone D-ring and chain, and it is no longer phasing in and out of existence. It is actually now just there. It's not transparent. It's not phasing. It is a physical stone you can actually go over if you choose to do so. Like, actually, like, if you like kind of use your hand to like move water towards that direction, you see the chain like vaguely get moved a little bit with how much weight it is, but it is actually physically there.
Technically, I did rip the chain off last session, so it's just
That is correct.
the boulder and the D-ring right now.
That is right. It's no longer phasing in and out of existence, so that's my bad. I did forget about the ripping off of
You're fine, no
the chain
worries.
itself. Looking around elsewhere, you don't see any of the darkness that you saw the last time. There doesn't appear to be too much else going down here at the moment, unless you want to go to try to a different part of the pond, or if you're staying in this area.
Definitely, like, if there's stuff here, Aspen's like, there's gotta be other shit in here somewhere. So Aspen is going to kind of do a quick sweep to see if there's anything else of interest nearby, and kind of like do a perimeter and go a little bit further each time.
Okay. Onwin, what are you doing?
For now, Onwin will. She'll start her little stakeout, start finding a good area to kind of like pop out at the water, because she's gonna stay in the water and have her hood up. She just kind of is gonna start scouting for a good spot to do that from.
Okay, both of you. I want to say, Aspen, go ahead and roll on me investigation, and Onwin, roll me perception.
Mhm.
Oh, 14 and 28. Very, very nice. Are you looking to be closer to land, Onwin, or just the best hiding spot?
Kind of close to the land, yeah, because we already know what happens once she's in the water. She's wanting to have a good view of like the whole dock, see like people that could be up there and everything like that.
Okay. I would say on the L-shaped pond itself, you're probably going to want to hold somewhere more a little bit on the southern side. There's some rocks there, so you're able to like pull yourself out, but you're also able to kind of like hold yourself in place with just your like your nose up to be able to kind of maintain that the least amount of ripples through the water.
Okay. And she will have her hood up for added stealth.
Understood. And you're going to sit there until the time comes, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Aspen, looking around, swimming around the rest of the pond. I mean, you find some random stuff in there. You find, old hooks, fishing rods just from people fishing, things falling in there. You actually find a couple of coins, like copper, silver coins that people threw in. You're probably guessing from a wish or things of that kind of nature. You don't see anything else too much of note. The 14th, yeah, there's really not much else going on. I will say, Onwin, you do see Lennis kind of stripping off his armor at the edge, and like actually like, gets into the pond and begins to swim out towards the direction of the slabs. I would say, as you're making your rounds, Aspen, you would see, you would come across Lennis at some point as he kind of looks over to you, kind of points going up to like breach the surface.
Yeah, Aspen will just nod and swim up, and as soon as they like breach, and Aspen like pulls his hair out of his face, Aspen will describe to him like the boulder with the D-ring and the one that's had a chain, and the parts of the, well, he doesn't know that, but the parts of the church that are down there, the bricks with the symbols and stuff.
And he would relay all the information about like the priest saying, yeah, he threw those in there. How about we go and actually try to pull those apart to see if there's anything like beneath them.
Yeah, Aspen will give him a thumbs up, crack his knuckles, and be like, all right, let's fucking go.
Alrighty. You guys will both swim back down. You go both kind of grab a side. Do you want advantage or do you want to separately roll?
I would say I know Lennis's strength score is fucking bullshit. So what is the I guess roll separate because he's likely to get a higher score anyways, and I'll just help.
So you're rolling separate, not giving either of you advantage.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, then yeah.
It's either the help
advantage.
action or you separately roll.
Advantage probably is the best course of action.
And you want to give that to Lennis.
Yeah, because he has better strength than I do.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow, he rolled kind of shit, to be honest with you. 22. That's him rolling shit. That's a natural 11. Between the two of you, you guys are able to begin to like kind of move each individual brick. It's hard, it's slow. You find your feet sinking down into the silt itself, but you are actually able to start slowly pulling apart, and you begin to notice like the tool marks, like hammers, chisels, things of that nature, kind of beginning to appear, as well as you can see the more places where that emblem kind of once was, random words kind of scribbled beneath it. You assume like some sort of like prayer, things of that kind of nature. What you do find at the bottom is the same doll you found on the road. With a shackle attached to its leg. And a small tiny chain that leads to a little rock.
How big is the little rock that's attached to the doll?
Oh, a little smaller than your fist.
Oh yeah, we can absolutely pull that out.
Oh yeah, not hard at all. It's basically just to make this doll sink.
Yeah, Aspen's just gonna look at Lettuce with like a little bit of a raised eyebrow, shrug, and like go to take. He's very, very consciously not touching the doll, but he grabs the chain that's holding the doll to the rock and pulls it up that way.
Okay, easy enough to do. I will say, as you begin to like kind of pick up the chain and begin to actually like head towards the surface, you notice the pond begin to grow dark. That black mirror of shadow begins to fill again. We're going to immediately pause there. We're going to hop back up to the party above. And I'm going to say what is it? Maxwell, Arabella, and it was Airman, Arabella, and Maxwell start coming out of the church. Varys, you were kind of hanging over by not by the water side, but you're trying to keep everyone away from it, kind of like you were describing as last time. You notice the air shift around you. Things begin to almost slow down. You, Airman, holding the priest, he begins to almost fizzle out of existence and actually vanishes from beside you, at your side, and appears back to where you first saw him whenever you entered in, having a drink in his one hand. The sun that you had a few more, like another probably 40 minutes ish to be able to workshop things, immediately begins to phase out and darkness begins to show up. It seems like everything is now jumping ahead of schedule of what it once was. Onwin, being where you're at, you would also be seeing all these things kind of fizzle out. You can see where the two kids were once kind of playing, they're now like kind of fizzling out and actually appear on the west side of the church, so on the other side of the pond, at the kind of like the armpit of the L shape. I would like to know, would you like this to be a whisper?
Nah, I'll be nice.
You all will be nice. Look at you. Alrighty then. Let's get this. Where did that go? Give me 1 second. As you wait along the other side of the riverbank, planning your situation, you notice everything kind of phases out into, the time's here. The time's coming for everything to happen again, to play through once more. You see the two kids running over to that kind of corner, away from all the other eyes, and you see them playing, and then you see, where did her name go? Give me 1 second.
Mayrin?
Yes, thank you, Mayrin. Mayrin kind of pauses as they're both playing around, and kind of just stares. You can see like they're a little nervous just from where you're kind of at. As Lyra kind of stops and kind of looks at her, and you can see Mayrin like picks up this. Well, roll me a perception check. Let's see how detailed you get this from here.
Okay.
Do I also see it
Oh no!
At this point, no, because I guess you're passive, but you can't see where they are where you're at this moment. Again, you're walking back to the dock area, so this is out of your view to be able to be seen.
Okay.
Oh, you have reliable talent. You're fucking rogues. That's right. You can't roll nat ones anymore.
Love you. I love you.
Ugh, do nat ones still? DM's in the room. I don't think reliable talent negates all nat ones for everything. Is that accurate? How do you roll?
Not all nat ones for everything, just for what they're proficient in, because they physically cannot roll below a 10.
And that's just good for what they're proficient in, correct?
That's just what they're proficient in.
Oh, so you can't roll nat ones in that anymore. Look at you. Good. That's... Honestly, I'm kind of glad because we needed this. All right, so 21 instead of a natural 1. Very nice. You could see Lyra kind of pause and like isn't sure what's going on, and then Mayrin points where you think she's pointing at you, but you assume she's just pointing something near you. As Lyra turns, Mayrin jumps at her and claps what you assume is manacle around her ankle and pushes Lyra into the water. And that hear the spoosh.
Mayrin's a little bitch.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna head towards the shore to see if I can question Mayrin, since nothing we do will help Lyra.
Okay, so are you treading water or swimming under the water?
Treading water.
Treading water, okay. You begin to swim towards where Mayrin is. I will say Aspen and Lennis, as you guys are kind of getting ready to swim back, that darkness takes hold. Roll me a perception check, Aspen.
16.
Very nice. And then,
Oof.
Yeah, Lennis can't see shit. Not perceptive person, just a strong boy.
Himbo man.
Yes. You see Lyra splash into the water. You can see this chain and brick as she begins to sink incredibly quickly. You're not using the manacle right now, correct? The monocle, not manacle.
I don't have the gem of seeing because we were using both hands to lift the rocks and stuff.
That is right, okay. Your vision is obscured, but you are able to get more than when you were last time, just based on your location. As you begin to swim up, you see Lyra's body sink to the bottom incredibly fast. That darkness is originating from where you moved the stones. And it floats up towards Lyra. She kind of is tethered to the bottom, trying to swim up, unable to. As this darkness begins to approach her, you see her eyes go wide in fear, but then they begin to calm down as she looks into this massive darkness in front of her. You can see almost like a bit of affirmation, kind of a nod coming from her head as this darkness begins to envelop around her. You feel the water begin to get very warm. You didn't recognize that last time. For some reason this time you can feel the water begin to grow warmer.
Interesting, instead of it being cold.
Mm-hmm.
And you said the shadow was coming from where the bricks were, not from the doll, correct?
That is accurate.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Which direction are you swimming? Towards the bank where all the people are? Or are you just trying to get to the breach the water?
At this point, we're kind of already fucked. So just breaching the water, because unless something has changed, we're just gonna fight her, somebody's gonna die, and we're going to get back to square one all over again, so there's no point.
Okay. Then with that, the rest of you hear again the water splash, the nightfall, the water goes glassy black as piercing out from the water's edge, the black-haired doll. What is everybody wanting to do?
Are we all there or just?
Yeah, you were with Aramid and Maxwell heading out of the church back to where Varys was, which is over on the right side, the eastern side of that pond. So you're all right there right now. Right now, the only people not there is Onwin, who's swimming to the other side of the pond, and Lennis and Aspen, who are like in the middle pond trying to breach water at the moment.
Okay.
So, is there anything people wish to do before we do the inevitable?
I have a
Varys.
question. Oh,
Go on.
ahead.
No, go. If you've got a question, go.
When the darkness enveloped Lyra, is it still emanating from the bricks, or did it leave that area and wrap around her and it's like in the doll? Where does the darkness go specifically?
So, the darkness itself, after it begins to fill out the pond. It engulfs Lyra. The pond itself almost begins to the darkness begins to seep into what it seems like the water itself, but you can see it originating, and you can kind of see from where the darkness almost melted away. You remember seeing that on the doll of Lyra as well. The the ribbons of darkness and the water itself almost seeping off of her as she begins to pull out of the water. So it's a little bit of both, but it seems like the primary source is now the doll.
Got you. Okay.
Varys.
Interesting.
She is going to quick walk over to the group that is Arabella, Ahmed, the priest, and Maxwell.
Okay.
And with very little fanfare, she's just going to put a hand on the priest's shoulder and say to him, like dead in the eye, "Tell me a fact that only you would know."
Persuasion check.
Okay.
Doesn't know who you are, why you're asking this, but you're genuine, so let's see.
Sorry, I thought you said that he fizzled out and went back into town.
Yeah, he is back in town, so he walked up to her. So basically...
Oh, right, okay.
They're back in their original spots whenever the doll comes up. Again, that ground hunting, everyone kind of goes back to where they are at that moment that you guys are kind of picking up. A 12. Wow.
I should have asked to A, but it was too late.
He did roll a 6, plus this is 4. Do you want this to be a whisper?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Mayrin never met her real mother.
Doesn't have the context for why that's important, but just kind of nods and goes, "Thank you. That'll help us later." And just kind of pats him on the shoulder and walks off.
Okay. Anything else people wish to do? Alrighty then. I will say, Onwin, for the sake of remedy in time, we're going to navigate this slightly differently. I want to have you just, for the sake of time, you get to the other side, and as you're close to reaching it, you can see Mayrin getting ready as she kind of sees something going on with the water and begins to decide to run back towards the townsfolk.
Fair enough.
Is there anything you wish to do with that?
No, if she's running, I'm just gonna prep for the fight, get out of the water and everything, if I can. If I'm close enough to shore.
Yeah. Already you'll get out of the water. You will be there. Let's activate this, and everybody can go ahead and roll initiative. Get this there.
I'm not looking forward to this. Don't want to die.
You're fine, you've got Death Ward, you've got Death Ward.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's Death Ward on Arabella, Lennis, and Maxwell.
Alrighty, understood. Thank you for the reminder.
That's right.
I need to do... Where is this? Okay. Aspen, you are first.
Okay. Yeah, if we're in the water, I can't do that because we're gonna get electrocuted. Yeah, I'm actually going to go my 15 feet. And I am going to use... Not that. That's the wrong one. Don't listen to that one. This one, actually.
Okay. Ring on the
Because
ramp?
I want to push her towards the shore.
Okay.
Away from the water.
And it's... You roll an attack. Okay, go ahead and roll an attack. While you wear this ring, you can use for action. Attack the creature. Yes. That will hit.
Cool, cool.
On a hit, you can spend the... For each charge you spend... How many charges are you spending?
Let's do all 3.
So you're gonna roll 6d10. And it's pushed 15 feet for each of the charges. Yeah, and it'll be pushed 15 feet.
Okay, 6d10.
6d10.
Oh, rip. I
You
put
could-
that in wrong.
That's fair. You could also hit the die at the bottom and just hit the tap the d10 6 times. 35. Very, very nice. With that, this large goat reaches out for the ring and just plows in the back of this doll, forcing it out of the water. Is that the end of your turn?
I would say... I forget. Is chugging a potion a bonus action or an action?
It's a bonus action that we're doing right now.
Cool. I'm gonna chug a potion of cold resistance.
Okay. That's easy.
Why can't I? Hold on, I need to untarget her. And then... There we go. Okay. Bonus action. Alright. End turn.
Alrighty, Les's turn. He's angry because it's in the water again. It's difficult terrain, so that's 15 feet, and he will use his action to dash to here to get out of the water. It'll be the end of his turn. Arabella.
Where is she? She's right there. Okay, I see her. I don't know. Everything I throw at her is just not working. Just do. I'm going to. Who's this next to her?
That's the priest.
It's the priest. Okay. Okay, well, hopefully it doesn't affect him, but
If it does, he'll come
I
back
mean-
alive.
I was about to say
Right.
he's gonna die anyways, so...
Shatter.
That definitely affects him.
My bad.
I will absolutely. Okay. So, and con save.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So she absolutely succeeds. Because she saves her on a failed save or half much unsuccessful. So go ahead and roll the damage. She will take half. That's driving me up an absolute wall.
Rolled a
10.
1 on one of those. So
I
that's
know.
not too
So
bad.
she will take only half damage. And he takes full. So that's 10 points of damage to him, and he's unconscious.
At least he didn't drown this time.
No, he just got obliterated. You know, it's fine.
What would say this is kind of?
He was just shattered. It's fine.
You know what? I've died twice. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. That's going to be Onwin.
Alright. Onwin is going to do cunning action so she can get over to, or cunning action dash so she can get over to here. It's going to attack with her rapier. As soon as I get the cat off of me. 15?
That should tell you. Did you target her?
I have her targeted.
Well,
The roll was being
15 is a miss regardless.
okay. Fair enough. If she can do free speech while she's up close and personal, just loud enough for the doll to hear, just what did you make a deal with, lass? And end turn.
Okay, Aramid.
Bonus action, Guardian of Nature for Great Tree.
Yep.
I will move to here. If she is on land, I don't know if she's floating or whatnot, but it's difficult terrain for her 15 feet around me.
Okay.
Just in case that comes to effect for
Yep.
anything. Action. I guess we're gonna go with Bone Cutter.
Let's send it. That hits.
19. Cool. And that's an extra D8 radiant because of Blessed Strikes. So that's 8.
Hey, 8 points of damage is 8 points of damage. She's a clever.
Actually, minus action we've been done on that, so I am my turn.
All right, Maxwell.
Alrighty. First things first, I'm moving. Not staying clumped up for. Second action, I'm casting a spell. Because why not? Give me a second. I forgot to do this. There we go. It's a new day again.
Yep.
And yeah, we're using bonus action to expend a moot. I'm hitting her.
Send it.
We're gonna try to, at least.
That hits.
And I actually have a feature, because this is radiant damage, I'm able to add my charisma modifier to that, so it's an extra 5 points of damage.
Lovely.
And that is my turn.
You do 28 points of damage. Why did that not apply? I will do that now.
Add 5 to that. So 33.
33. Okay.
Damn.
Well. Okay, and at the end of your turn, it's going to go ahead and use a legendary action. Okay, if I do that.
You did move her one spot to the right.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see that. I was like, I don't remember you being there, but what was it? 5, 10, 15. Okay, 5, 10, 20. Oh, that does. Okay. She's going to go ahead and teleport. Let's see here. 5, 10, 55, 10, 55, 10, 50. Yep, okay. She's going to teleport there. Then it is her turn. And she is going to go ahead, and I need to target you, target you, target you, target you, target you. And technically, all of them are already going to get hit with it as well, but because you push, you can target you guys now. And I would like for all of you to make this save.
No. No.
I make this with advantage.
You do. Ooh, nice natural 20. So, Varys. Let's see. Another natural 20. Damn, guys. All right, I see it is. Arabella, I need one from you.
Does anyone get... Wait, who's got advantage? What?
I do.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Just being sure.
Yep. Okay, you barely succeed. Okay, Varys, you dropped to 0 hit points and are unconscious. Everybody else is fine. You all rolled very nice. Very, very, very nice. Okay. And that is... she can go ahead and do 2 unarmed attacks. She's going to then move here. Go...
Yes. How much movement does she have? Because
she teleported.
Difficult terrain. Oh, fuck's
Remember?
sake, right? Okay.
Teleported and now moved into here. Yeah, I'm sorry. First one, advantage. Oh, still hits. You go ahead and fail 2 saving throws, and they're going to go ahead and make their second attack. I am targeting, thank you. Yes?
Here's hoping that I get good rolls, because I was playing Monopoly earlier and I rolled cruddy.
And that is a crit on itself, making you fail 2 more saving throws as all of a sudden you see this doll come over, grab Varys by the neck, crush it as you guys blink your eyes open and appear back to the day before.
Onwin's immediately gonna look towards the rest of the group. Just, Mayren is the one who pushed Lyra in.
Okay.
Why does this keep happening? How is it every time? And she just kind of stops and goes, "Ugh, my brain hurts."
Aspen kind of walks over to Varys and kind of just like gently headbutts her shoulder before like kind of turning around. And when Lennis and I were under the water, we saw the black mist tendrils, whatever the fuck they're called. They came from the bricks that were stacked from the church. And underneath that we found a doll, the same one that Lyra had, chained to the bottom. So if we maybe get that out, maybe get all the bricks out, that might be able to do something.
Aspen,
Hmm.
that potion that you took,
Mm-hmm.
you just notice it's no longer at your hip. This is an empty bottle.
Huh. Yeah, Aspen will kind of like specifically take off his backpack and like, I still get the Ring of the Ram charges back.
Yep.
All of that is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's the consumables. Interesting. Yeah, no, Aspen will kind of like make a very intrigued hum and just hold up the potion bottle. We can safely assume that potions get wasted. I don't know if it's the same for arrows. He kind of just looks over to both Varys and Onwin, like,
From the fight, your arrows do disappear. They do get consumed. Physical objects.
Interesting.
I have arrows if you guys need more.
I've got a whole quiver that I'm not using either, so. But that's weird.
Okay, so
Worst
the game-
comes to worst. Oh, go on.
No, I'm just trying to think. So the game plan going into this is just saying, fuck everything else. Take the brick out of the church that's there, take the brick that's in the lake and put it into the church and get the doll out. Is that what we're saying we're doing?
Aspen kind of just shrugs, like, it's an idea. We know where this entity is at least coming from. We don't know who put the doll down there, but considering everything, it had to be the priest. But
The
why
priest
did
is never
Mayrin...
mentioned.
Why did Mayrin shove Lyra in the water?
From what I saw, she looked as if she was seeing something that I couldn't see.
she might have been compelled to, or she saw whatever is actually in the lake was scared and pushed Lyra in so she could run away. Cause a distraction.
You know, it's quite interesting that even as a group, as we step in to try to change things or interact, everything that happens still happens. And it makes me wonder if it's gonna sound crazy, but what if this, because it feels real, but what if it's not real? What if this is all like one big illusion? Like a spell that's been casted. We're all affected by something. It's just a guess. I'm probably wrong, but a guess nonetheless.
The only thing we haven't tried yet is to just walk away. See how far we get. Travel as far as possible, and if everyone dies and whatever happens and we blip back in, we know that we can't leave.
Hey, Max.
Yep.
Are you going to take that doll again?
I was planning on it.
Okay. When you look over to it, it's soaking wet.
Just kind of to dispute, because somebody said something about the priest putting the doll in the water. The priest is adamant he did not put that D-ring in there.
You did say that the new symbol was odd. So who's to say that he wasn't possessed and he doesn't remember? Whatever we're dealing with is absolutely nothing, at least that I've dealt with before. Granted, I didn't really go around in haunted houses, but I don't think this is just a regular angry spirit or something. And with the whatever happened with the priest,
Don't worry about it. Keep going.
No, I'm worrying about it.
We all
Yeah,
stop
no.
and look at the DM.
Don't worry about it.
What did you do?
No, I didn't do nothing. I just rolled a die.
a constitution check.
Yep.
Okay, my passive is a 25.
How's Lettuce looking? Is he doing okay?
Everyone's wait. It's Lettuce. What did he do? Oh, he's dead. No. You can see Lettuce is. I should say, on all physical standpoints, he's perfectly fine. I should say that point. All physical standpoints, you can tell he's fighting something within his mind right now. Like he's going back and forth with something as he's kind of listening to all of you. But you can just see something's just not sitting with him.
Say it. But she's looking directly at him and it's like, say it.
I don't know. We keep writing off Lyra. I don't like that. I think I'm going to sit at the spot that it all goes down. I'm just not going to leave. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to be there. I don't want to write off a kid. The kid has a chance.
Okay, I'll be there too. So what is the game plan? We still haven't decided.
I don't know how this is relevant, but I went to the priest to ask him for something that only he would know. My plan being that if I say this fact to him, it'll be easier to convince him that we're in a bit of a time loop. And the thing he decided to tell me was that Mayrin doesn't know her real mother. I want to know why that's important. I want to know why that is what he chose to tell me.
Okay.
Because if we can tie some loose threads together, maybe it'll answer a question. Because from the description that Amon gave, Mayrin knew that that shackle was there. Mayrin knew that something would happen if she pushed the girl into the water. We just need to figure out what and why.
Okay, so you're gonna go talk to the priest
Mm-hmm.
and let us know, say, where everything goes down, and do you want us to try to intervene?
I don't see the harm in trying.
Cool, we'll intervene.
And if this goes pear-shaped and we have to do this all over again, I can go in the water and try to lockpick the manacles.
Well, if it all
Okay.
goes pear-shaped again, then we can all focus our efforts on getting those stones out and moving the doll, trying to affect the state of play.
Aspen just nods. I'm gonna be
Oh.
trying to get to the doll again. It'll be a little bit harder without Mr. Muzzle Man. Just points over to Lennis.
Raises an eyebrow, looks at you.
Aspen just stares, like, unblinking, like not, he does not care. I'll do my best. But it's probably going to be a bit slower.
In the meantime, I'll go with Ferris.
Oh, please do. I'm not a talker. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm not a persuasive talker.
Well, you're persuasive enough with me.
Gives her a knowing smile.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she was trying to tease her a little bit.
My brain's running slow. Can we repeat where everyone's going one more time?
And then Lennis are going to wait at the coast. Aspen is going to go swimming, and Anwen and Varys are going to go talk to the priest.
In this case, I will follow Aspen and go into the water.
Interesting.
He's going to
Airbella
pick
can
out
swim.
a rock.
I mean, I don't know, like, do you have, like, fucking Thunder Wave or something that will help me push the fucking rocks away?
I mean, she can give you advantage.
It's fair.
I'd give it a quarter.
I mean, she can also summon a dragon spirit to help, you know?
Indeed.
Ah,
I
yes,
can.
waste a 5th level spell.
But I am also a sorcerer, remember that. I can just spend a sorcerer point and get that spell slot back.
It's a that I don't think you can get to have enough. Wow, what spell level is that?
Mm-hmm.
I think you can.
5th level.
I have to spend a lot of points, but
It is possible.
Yeah, but we keep resetting. I'm not worried.
it's also valid.
Throwing spaghetti at the wall right now.
Eggs, were you able to watch the VOD or not? from last
Yeah,
week.
I am completely up to date, but you need to remember that you left Varys just in the middle of the town square. She knows nothing unless you've told it to her.
Which is why I asked if you had watched the VOD, because Emmett is going to give all the information from that conversation with the priest to Varys.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, takes all them.
Right. What is
What's Maxwell doing?
Yeah.
Thinking about joining Aspen and Arabella.
You're a little bit more knowledgeable in the, arcane than I am. So maybe like you'll be able to figure something out because I just hit things. So having some brains on the operation would be great.
Yeah, brains. Let's go.
Okay. You guys set
Watch
off.
out for that wall. Maxwell, sorry.
Did you call him Bay?
It's Faye.
Oh, I heard Bay. I was like, what?
I said Spay. I said Spay. Sorry, I mean Maxwell.
Who the fuck's Spay?
An old friend, don't worry about it.
He's kind of an asshole, you know. Max, you say you grabbed the doll?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you do anything with it?
I want to look this thing over. It's gonna be not so much like a quick courtesy glance. It's more like a thorough look at this thing. I want to take a look, like if there's any like breaks in the bindings, like squeeze it a little bit. If there's anything hard on the inside.
So
what if I give you the gem of seeing? Would that help?
I don't think that allows me to see through solid objects.
It's fair.
So I know the doll is wet. Would they know? Has the doll been wet before, like every time they reset, or was it dry?
Yeah, it's been dry every time. The new fact. Anytime there's something new, I'll be like, that's the doll is now wet. That is new. Like it's been on the bottom of a pond.
But it's been in the water before.
My only guess is because Aspen touched it. Because that's the only thing that I can think of that, like, is different to whatever we've been doing.
There's one other difference. I traded dolls with Lyra. This isn't
fair.
This isn't the normally whenever we reset it, Lyra has her own doll going in. This last time she had the roach doll going in.
That's so fair.
I'll add another. Can I do it? This is the first time you found the doll at the bottom of the pond.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, like, this is the first playthrough that we've done that we've uncovered the doll.
There's multiple factors that could be.
The plot thickens. So you're looking through it. Roll me investigation. And Linus will
Can I
give you...
aid?
Yeah, you get the help action. That's fine. I want to say not from either of you because you won't even touch it. Linus will go over and actually help you. So he will give you the help action. If you don't like...
You know what? Makes sense.
You guys are both like, I'll help you. And like...
Okay, let's touch this thing. Hold on a second.
Hold on. That's too far. Too much. Okay. Searching it over. The obvious thing is, yes, it is now wet. I'm kind of trying to check the doll, see what's going on. You do feel something. You feel something that has structure beneath the doll's threads. Something cylindrical, something circular. When you kind of tap on it, it has like the same like firmness of like glass.
I'm gonna
Aspen will
regret.
just like hand Maxwell a dagger.
Thank you. I was going to use the scythe.
Bro, no.
I don't have a dagger.
Keep that one then.
You now have a dagger in your inventory. I will also say, the other thing of note that you have is, you know how it says Lyra's best friend, or friend of Lyra, I can't remember exactly what I said.
Lyra's best friend?
That Lyra's best friend. You can see, it's written in black thread. You can see a loose thread now. That's right up front. That's like probably like an inch long.
So Lyra's best friend is no longer there, it's just a loose
Nope.
thread.
The words are still there. There's just now a loose thread from it. What do you do?
Cut her open.
I'm going to try to make a small hole in like the back
Cut
of this
it
doll
open.
Okay.
to try to get this whatever object is inside of this thing.
I'm not saying this word.
Cut it open, then torch it.
Alrighty.
Just kidding.
You take the knife out, you cut the first thread, and you drop dead. No, I'm kidding.
And we reset everyone.
No, you're dead. No.
Oh.
You cut the thread. You kind of wait to see if anything happens. Nothing appears to happen. So you cut the threads down at the spine, you open it up, and you can see this small little glass tube with a cork, and you can see a white piece of paper rolled inside of it.
Yeah, I'm
Just like a
uncorking
message in
that
a
to read
bottle.
it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you take it out. You pop the cork open. You die. No, you pop it open. You take. I just want to kill you.
You read it and die.
You open it up, and it's hard to read. It's been smudged over. You can see that seal isn't very good, and water's actually got inside the vial itself. But the gist of what you're getting is it looks like a page from a diary. And you get the glimpses and pieces of essentially like the Dear Diary today, and the things it didn't really make any sense. And then you get to I feel very alone. People don't listen about what I hear in the water. It's not a bad thing. Then it smudges over. You're not able to read it. You see another, like, that's like a half of the page is like, Dear Diary, I've continued to talk to it, and he's actually completely sort of smudged out. I hope we can continue talking. I don't feel so alone anymore.
Right. I am now going to put that back into the bottle, cork it back up, and put it back into the doll.
And then it's open spine? Okay.
Does anybody have any needle and thread? Actually, I have mending. I have mending.
I have magical needle and thread.
No, I don't have mending. Fuck, that's a different character. Does anybody have needle and thread?
I was about to say, I think you were thinking about Jack.
I was thinking Jack.
No.
Oh, I don't have a healer's kit. I have a herbalism kit, which might have string and needle in it.
Probably find needle and thread to in the town. We'll stop there before the lake.
Yeah, all I got is a crowbar, and I don't think that's gonna help.
Really big needle.
I have a knife. I have a I have a lot of daggers. I mean, those are like needles, right?
It's one big needle. Flat. Okay. Is there anything else people wish to do?
How do I not have a healer's kit?
You don't have a healer's kit? Did you ever buy one?
I feel like you did, but for some reason it's not in here. The only thing I have here is a herbalism kit.
Or was it their last cleric that you had?
There's no needles in a healer's kit.
There's not, but I
I
don't.
would argue that there is for sutures.
Just bandage yourselves and splints.
Is that what it says?
In herbalism. Okay, well, the herbalism kit says this kit contains a variety of instruments such as clippers, mortar and pestle, pouches, vials. So if there are pouches in there, surely there's got to be something to stitch them with.
I'm gonna say no.
There's Val
Well, I tried.
Val had a tailor's kit. So I think maybe that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, unless anybody else has got mending or whatever.
Nope.
'Cause I don't. Is this where
I do
you
not.
look at frickin' Lennis's sheet and he has mending?
I forget I have him sometimes.
I don't think paladins get cantrips.
I don't think they get cantrips
No, they
either.
don't, do they?
Yeah, no, they don't get cantrips.
They
I'm
don't.
like, nope.
It's
Paladin.
the half casters.
Yeah. Yep, I don't have
Rip.
mending. He is aid.
Oh my
Yo.
goodness for that.
Yeah, right.
Back to town.
Okay.
We all have tasks. I will meet you guys at the lake. I need to get someone with a needle and thread first.
That's totally fine. As we're walking, Aspen is going to call out Carpet.
Okay.
And my plan is just to have Carpet sitting above the water so that when we do breach the surface, we can climb onto him and have our full range of movement instead of being in the water and getting half movement the entire time.
That is very valid. Very, very valid. I like it. Well, Max, you do know there's a seamstress in town. Like, you guys were introduced to them the first time. Whether you remember the name or not, this is another question.
I do not remember that name,
Yeah.
but I will go talk to them.
Okay. You guys make your way to the pond once again. Another beautiful day for it. As you guys reach, you can see an elderly man waving to you, gesturing for you all to come as you guys kind of walk down. He goes, welcome. We haven't seen travelers this way in quite some time. Come, enjoy, drink. If that's not too far forward, you look like you've traveled from afar. And what a diverse group. Please come. What is ours is yours.
Aspen's just going to... Your lake looks cool, and walk completely past him. And bring Carpet out, and he's just on a fucking mission. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, honestly, Arabella's the same. Just walks by. Ignore.
Okay. Enjoy the pond. I'm
Don't mind
sure we'll
them.
fish.
They've had a long day of traveling. They just want to go swimming and stuff.
No, that's perfectly fine. Ivan can take a break from his fishing. It's not too much of an issue. Please welcome, have a drink. Mayrin! He kind of gestures Mayrin and kind of comes over. The whole beginning scene plays out once again. What will you all do?
I grab Lennis's hand and we walk.
That's easy enough, yeah. He just goes, thanks, grabs a cup of ale and a piece of bread and just starts walking over there.
Varys will stay for the whole conversation and let other people do what they want to do, but Varys will sit there and be like, yes, Mayrin, your daughter, hello.
Okay, yeah. Goes through the whole thing without stretch. Everyone kind of going about it, but he sees you're taking the respectful interest that most people would in this situation that I've met for the first time. Kind of goes through it. Goes, please enjoy. If there's anything I can do to assist, please just let me know.
You have a seamstress here? I actually damaged a trinket that I have, and I was hoping to get it repaired.
Yes, Dara Prin. She's right over there at that house. You can just knock on the door. I'm sure she could assist you. She's what mends most of our things here.
Thank you. Axel's just gonna break away.
All right. You walk over and knock on the door. Older woman, seems a little bit quiet, but she's very observant. And Jesse goes, "Oh yes," and has a needle and thread and assist you. It's only going to take probably about 10 minutes for the interaction, the actual fixing of it.
Fantastic.
With that, what do you all do? I know you have Aspen and Arabella on carpet heading over towards the bricks. You have it mended. Your Varys is talking to the priest still, Lennis, and Aramid have decided to walk over to that spot. What would you like to do?
I think Varys should go first to get the fucking information out of the priest, to be honest with you, because I want information. It's entirely selfish, but I vote Varys go first.
Yep.
Okay. Varys and finishes the conversation. Goes, and where do you hail?
I'm actually originally from an altogether different plane.
That's fascinating.
Come from the land of the Fae.
I have heard rumors of the Fae. I'm not as adventurous to ever visit there myself, but I've heard quite amazing stories of it from distant travelers.
No, it is a glorious, beautiful place. Not for the faint of heart, but one worth visiting if you can find a good guide.
If I was 10 years younger, I would look into it, but I think I'm very comfortable. But I'm happy to hear stories. I'm sure everyone here would love to hear stories of the great Fae.
At this point, has Mayrin walked off? Because I remember in the original
Yes.
conversation, it's like she talked for a bit and then walked off.
Yes.
Okay, so once it gets to a point of like a lull in the conversation where it's like, okay, now I can slip this in.
Yep.
Now, my dear priest, I'm going to be honest with you. Can we have a conversation? Away from prying ears?
Of course. And kind of gestures you over towards like the northern side, like towards the church on like the right side of it.
And there's no other way of explaining it other than Varys just gives him that stare that she gives everyone, where it's like, there's no bullshit. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm being very blunt right now, but that's because I don't really have any other way of delivering this. And we've had this conversation before.
I'm sorry, I don't remember you. I apologize.
And that's okay. Because right now we're in a resetting loop where an event will happen later tonight, things will go poorly, and then we are reset to the beginning of the day. Now, I don't expect you to believe me. And that is why I come bearing this piece of information. I know that Mayrin doesn't know who her real mother is. And I just kind of wait for... Yeah, and I wait for that information to kind of like sink in.
Mm-hmm.
You told me that.
This doesn't say anything. He's just staring at you.
We don't mean you any harm. If anything, we're trying to save you and your people. But for that, I need some information from you. I'm hoping that you'll be able to help me and my friends. And I'm gesturing to Anwen, who is also there, like, listening to this.
Mm-hmm. What are you saying you need to know?
Wait, can you repeat that? Sorry.
What are you saying you're wanting to know?
Well, we'll cut to the chase. We know about the angel that spoke to you. We know about how it wanted you to cast off your old harvest god. We know about the rebuilt wall in your church. We know about the sigils behind it. There's very little that we don't know at this point. And I'll repeat, I'm not saying this to you to be threatening. If anything, it's the opposite. It's to try to foster trust. What I need to know is, why did you, in a moment of trust, decide that I needed to know that Mayrin doesn't know who her real mother is? Why is that important? And then rolling persuasion.
Yeah.
You got this.
I do not.
You have got this.
I do not.
A 6.
Onwin, do something.
Question: can we give away inspiration?
Unfortunately, no.
God damn it!
I thought Onwin being there was supposed to make that number go up.
No, because Anwin hasn't said anything.
No.
Yeah. I was gonna say, can I add something in and do my own persuasion?
Go ahead. You kind of see, like, you can see where Ferris is coming from, but you also know Ferris is the most charismatic person and can sometimes come off a little blunt. So before, like, you see, you can see it didn't get received super well, but before he says anything, if you want to try something, we'll see.
Yes, and honestly, Onwin's not gonna be much better, too much better than Ferris. Just, this may be incredibly relevant, as very shortly it will be your daughter who makes a sacrifice to whatever it is, whatever angel of malice that you made a deal with.
Go ahead and roll. I'll let you roll a persuasion check. The DC is a little higher, but we'll see.
Fair enough.
Oh, Christ.
Okay, an 8.
You're
Both of
fired.
you rolled a 5. I think that's hilarious. You guys literally rolled the same exact number. He looks to both of you. I'm sorry. I'm happy to help with anything that you need, but unfortunately I do need to get back to helping out with the harvest. You're muted, Ferris.
I'm actually going to wait to see what Anwin does. Because I know what Varys would do, but she's going to look over to Anwin to be like, well, if you want to do something, now's the time.
Tell me, sir, as a loving father and someone who just wants to help your people, the last thing you would want is for your daughter to be involved in any of this, right? Involved in anything having to do with any sort of evil or malicious spirit.
He's just looking at you.
Because I've seen it myself. Your daughter will take a manacle, clap it around Lyra, and push her into that pond and make her drown. Because of whatever thing it is that you have made a deal with.
I can assure you, whatever you think I've done it for the benefit of the town and its people, and my daughter will be perfectly fine in whatever she will not be doing. Thank you. It just begins to push past to go back.
Onwin kind of flashes a slightly apologetic look to Varys, just like, oops.
Oh, no. With a quite a poisonous smile, actually, Varys lets him walk by and goes, "No, it's fine. We'll have this conversation again in an hour. We'll see you then."
There's a slight pause with that, but he continues.
Yeah. And at that, Varys just kind of shrugs.
Okay. Is there anything you wish?
I was going to say, would kind of just turn to Anwin and be there like, "Okay, so at least for today, that avenue is a dead end. What else needs doing? What have we not got covered?"
Um, um, we could speak with Lyra. I'd suggested seeing if she would introduce us to her friend in the water.
We could come at it from an angle of you being a woman of the sea, being used to hearing things in the water. Tell her a lavish tale of mermaids. She's probably going to enjoy that.
It helps that we've actually met mermaids. Come with me.
I'll help you out whichever way you need it, but I think this is an angle that's going to bear us a little more fruit.
Definitely. She's gonna like offer like the crook of her arm kind of like playfully.
Yeah, takes it, hooks the elbow.
Alrighty. I will say, Aramid, you and Lennox kind of walk over. He has the ale in one hand, the piece of bread in the other hand. He kind of like sits down. He kind of like gestures like, "Do you want any?"
I could eat.
Kind of just rolls his eyes and just rips off a piece of bread and hands one over to you.
She'll pick it up.
All right, I want to look. He kind of gets up, like sets down his bread on the ground and the ale, and he actually starts go around, and he's going to, let's see, he's going to do an investigation check.
Can I aid? Or do I make my own one?
Your call now.
If he tells me what the hell. Okay, what are we looking for?
That brick just seemed really heavy for a little girl to have ready to go. I'm wondering if it was prepped. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
A body can pull the brick and chain under the water, but I don't, like, from what Anwin was saying, it wasn't like the brick and chain was thrown in. It was like just immediately dragged her down.
So we're looking for
Something.
Rock. Okay.
Something.
Okay. And that's an investigation, you said?
Mm-hmm. Okay, 13 and you got an 18. Okay. Searching around, he kind of begins to, like, start searching through the grass, the mud, the little branches and trees and bushes that are there. Trying to look at just kind of general, kind of everywhere. He's not coming up with a thing. You, on the other hand, you actually find mixed into the bank of stone and muck, you can actually find where the stone with the D-ring is and the chain leading up with the manacle actually buried a little bit beneath the ground.
I found it.
Kind of goes over and, yeah, it didn't sit right with me. That's weird. You think the priest did it?
He was adamant that he didn't, but...
Doesn't mean he's not a good liar.
It's true. But if he is true... Do you think Mayrin could have done it?
I don't know. I would hate to think a child could do it, but what if it's not a child at all?
It's also a fair point.
It's kind of what I want to say here. I don't know. I don't like the idea of, oh, the kid's already dead. Can't do anything about it. I don't like that. That doesn't sit right with me. That's why I want to see. I want to see if we can just do anything.
Why I decided to come with you. We tried catching them before and it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Even if, say it is impossible, it would be nice if the kid just wasn't alone for it. You know. I don't know. I always, yeah, every man dreams about dying on a battlefield, defending, but, it would be nice to do it with your brother. Or sister, and kind of just elbows you. It's like, yeah, we're strangers, but it just seemed like she was alone.
Yeah, Leonard knows bringing up her sisters is a bit of a sore subject.
Yeah.
No, you're right. She shouldn't be alone. Which means that you've got to grab Mayrin.
Are you gonna go for Lyra and I'm going for Mayrin, or vice versa?
Yeah. I'll go for Lyra, you go for Mayrin. You're stronger than I am, you have a better chance of grabbing her.
What if she doesn't blink out of existence? I don't know, maybe we could just go and grab Mayrin and be like, what you doing, you little shit? Spill the beans.
Hey, Lyra, I know it's a bit of a sore subject, but we know you never met your mother, so...
Was that Mayrin?
Is that your issue?
Met her mother?
I'm pretty sure it was.
I thought you said Lyra.
I thought it was Mayrin.
Yeah.
No, you said Lyra, but you meant Mayrin.
Mayrin, yeah. You said Lyra when you met Mayrin.
Ah.
That's why I was like, Lyra. I was like, hold on, did I fuck that up? All right, you know what? I still say we hide a little bit if we can and see if
Do we want to try moving this to see if that does anything? And if it blinks back, then...
Yeah, we could try that. That's fair. He kind of goes over and... let's see.
I was gonna say I'll aid, but with that, I don't think he needs it.
A 29, he just kind of picks up the chain of the brick and, like, pulls it over with you as it's, like... You guys go basically further alongside of the church. It just gives you a little bit more camouflage. I am going to have you roll a stealth check, though.
Hey.
I need to roll that with disadvantage. I forgot to do that. Okay. He's very shitty at stealthing, but... I mean, you guys aren't moving around too much. With your 19, you counteract it a little bit. All right. Aspen and Arabella, what are you two doing?
That's a good question.
So, Aspen is basically having Carpet be just above the water. And he is diving down, and I need to check something. It does say in battle, god damn it.
What are you trying to do?
I was looking to see if I could rage because I get advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
You can rage outside of combat.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay, yeah.
I don't know why it said that's intro. I've never rolled it where you couldn't do it outside of combat. So yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Fuck yeah,
Aspen, just quickly out of character, did you want Arabella to stay on Carpet above the water, or did you want her to go with you? Like, I'm trying to think of all options here.
I just had Carpet there, so if we failed, we could still surface and climb up on him and have our free range of movement and not be stuck in half movement in the water. So he's just there to like get us out.
Okay, beautiful. In that case, jumping in.
Alrighty. You both dive under the water down to where you know the bricks lay. Are you trying to move them?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Roll me an athletics, or you guys can do it with help action, or you guys can roll separate. It's up to you.
No. Advantage. And Ness, roll it.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
Oh!
That was funny. Hello.
Nat 20
Yes.
for a 30.
Because I could not have done that on my own.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Alrighty. Excuse me. With that, both of you under the water, essentially what you're able to do there, Elabel, is to help, like, anchor his feet as he's able to pry these bricks one by one. It's going to take you a little bit going up and down, just being now there's one of you. But you are able to get all of them. I'm not going to make you roll more than once this time because of the natural 20. As you're able to pull and pry each of them off, the doll is not there.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
All the other chiseling, the old deity emblem, all that, still there. Just the doll is not.
Interesting. Is the rock in the chain still there, or is that also gone?
No, that is still there. Remember, this is in the opposite corner of where Lyra goes down. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. So Aspen just gives Arabella a little bit of an exasperated look and just angrily points to where the doll is supposed to be. He takes the rock with the chain. He surfaces and he just throws it as hard as he can, like off into the woods.
Okay.
And is just fucking like, he's just absolutely cursing in Infernal.
Arabella's just gonna look at him and be like, oh, I like the idea, but since I have a feeling that's gonna come back, because when Emmett and I tried to talk to the girls before, they just kind of they disappeared and ended up falling into the water anyway.
Aspen kind of just like huffs. There was supposed to be a doll there. There is not a doll there anymore. I'm guessing.
Is it the one that?
Go ahead.
Is it the one that Maxwell has?
That's kind of what I was thinking, along the lines of. Because he didn't switch the dolls, maybe? This is making my head hurt. But staying here isn't going to help.
I just want to know why. No matter how much fire magic I throw at that thing, it doesn't burn.
It is waterlogged, so. Like, the doll does come from the water, so it's damp. It's not going to catch on fire as easily.
That is true.
Okay. Let's change tactics. If that's not there, let's... I don't have any... I don't really know what would stop a weird ghost thing. I don't really have anything. I don't have like a holy symbol or I don't have anything that would, like, contain it.
I don't know. I feel like this is very much out of our hands. Ahmed is spiritual, along with Lennis, and they can't seem to figure it out. I'm magic, which can solve a lot of problems. That doesn't happen, and so is Maxwell. Seems like all of us, no matter what our talents are, is not working.
It's because we don't have the full picture. We have bits and pieces without barely any context. So nothing fits right now. We don't know the chronological order. We don't know when this happened. We don't know why. We don't know what this fucking thing is. So of course it's not going to make sense.
So, the major picture is it's something to do with this doll. Every time it kills one of us, we reset. Every time the townspeople don't remember anything. The day just repeats itself.
It's something to do with that entity. Whatever thing that the priest made a deal with, he didn't know what he was getting himself into. We know that much, at least. We don't know what god they worshipped beforehand. They don't even know. Was it even really there in the first place?
Exactly. I am curious, since you threw the chain and manticle? Was that the word you used?
Manacle. It's like a handcuff.
Okay. I am curious, since you threw it, will it reappear back here? I'm trying to figure that out. I'd be interested to see if it does. I would like to talk more to the priest, but I don't think we're going to get any more out of him than what we already know.
I mean, you can absolutely try. I mean, a little bit of torture never hurt anybody.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice.
Break a few fingers, it'll get him talking.
I have your blessing for that.
You don't need me to tell you to break people's fingers.
Hey, well, if anyone comes yelling at me, I'll just say you told me so.
Aspen just shrugs his shoulders like, okay.
She kind of looks at Aspen and nods and goes, since the doll isn't here, we got rid of the manacle. I would like a word with the priest then.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna try and see if I can do anything with this rock.
Do you
It
need
just
help?
points.
I can help you with this. That's why I came.
I mean, if you want to help me with this and then go talk to the priest, go for it.
Yes.
What are you doing with the rock?
Yes.
Okay, so
You're gonna move it.
You talking about the one with the chain and D-ring that you threw?
So, for that one, that's already, like, with the doll, that one's done, because there's nothing else, like, here.
Yes.
Aspen is talking about finding because he doesn't know that, Lennis and Airmed moved the original one.
Okay.
So he's gonna be like, all right, we can deal with that one. And like when she falls in the water, we can see if we can just get her out before she drowns. See if that fixes anything. Like before the demon or whatever the fuck wraps itself around her, trying to make a fail-safe, like, type of thing.
Yep. Love it. So you're heading over to that corner of the pond. Okay, fair enough to do. Easy enough. Maxwell, what are you doing, buddy?
I was going to be joining back up with Aspen and Arabella.
Okay, so after getting the seamstress done and everything of that, filling it out, you're going to head back out onto the pond water. I will say by the time you're getting to the water, you will have seen Aspen like chuck this fairly large boulder. You're kind of surprised that he was able to do it, but natural 20, I'm letting it happen just off to the side. There's some frustration going on.
Maxwell will try to find that rock.
Okay, yeah. You see, I'll say you two see Maxwell walking the line of the pond and kind of go off into the bit of woods, like looking for what you just threw, Aspen.
Yeah, Aspen will kind of just roll his eyes, like in a little bit of exasperation and like huff. But he's like, whatever. Like, we're gonna be back here in the next fucking hour anyways. So, like, spaghetti at the wall, do what you think you have to do to make something, like, different.
Okay. Maxwell, I would say not too difficult. I mean, it's a wet rock with chain. It's not too difficult to find, but you are able to.
Since Maxwell hasn't looked at this thing yet, is there any type of like engravings or etchings or anything like that other than potentially that a holy symbol beforehand, either in the chain, the manacle of the chain itself, or the rock?
No, it looks like someone just took a rock that they found, a nice large boulder, threw in the chain and D-ring pretty like quickly, and that's it. It looks like just a quick job.
Is the lock on this thing open right now, or is it
There's no lock on this one. This one is just a chain, D-ring, and the boulder. There is no manacle on the other side.
Okay.
So, rush job, test job, you don't know?
I'm so frustrated. What I thought was supposed to be so simple is turning into a nightmare.
Welcome to my life.
Maxwell is going to grab this thing by the chain and just start dragging it back to town.
Okay. Easy enough to be done.
Not Maxwell. Well, Aspen could throw this thing. I don't think Maxwell could lift this thing.
Because I'm an asshole too. Can you roll me an athletics check?
Yeah, that's fair.
You're also Maxwell.
Athletics.
Not bad.
Yeah. You have a negative. Wait, what?
Jesus Christ, how do you have a -2 in strength?
I've always had a -2 in strength.
You're very slow. You're doing it two-handed and you're pulling it backwards, but you are able to do it.
Fantastic.
Varys and Onwin, you see Maxwell coming back, like, sweating, sleeves rolled up, trying to pull this stone and chain into town. People are looking at you kind of odd, but they're not paying too much mind.
Pull this thing towards the priest.
Okay, easy enough. He's having a drink with Ivan right now, since everyone's in the water splashing around and ruining his fishing. And priest is kind of looking at you.
Does he have any like sign of recognition of what this rock is?
Oh, insight.
I got this. First, one of the very few insight checks that Maxwell's ever going to be doing. I am burning my inspiration on that.
You're okay. Okay, you're pretty. I'm going to specify it now. You won't get that back on the new day.
I'm okay with this.
Okay, I'm like that is not a in-game mechanic. That is a.
I mean, technically, it is an in-game mechanic.
I'm warning you. I'm saying that is a. I'm sorry. You went from a 10 to a 6.
20 sides
What?
of failure,
Oh.
ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between.
People give inspiration.
No, you can't give inspiration. Can someone clip that, please? I don't know how to do that. It's
Worth.
In that moment, then, since he doesn't recognize anything, Arabella doesn't care. She is gonna go up to the priest, pull him by his robe, and just yell at him. She's just gonna go, for all to see, not caring, clearly done, hot-headed as always, and is just gonna pull him and go, who did you make a deal with? What was the name of this entity? Talk! I'm tired of being in this stupid loop. Now talk!
okay. So, in the stepping of circumstances, Max, pulling this in and kind of glancing up and looking at the priest, kind of trying to see if you get any inkling to him, like if there's any type of nefarious actions, right? You, believe it or not, I rolled a 6 myself.
Oh my god!
I can screenshot it. I can. If people don't believe me, I am happy to. I was like, oh, he won, and then he rolled it again. I was like, wow, okay. So yeah, I will. Here, I'll throw it in just so people like.
That is hilarious.
I love that.
How that happens, I have no idea, but it happened.
That is great.
There is the ever quick moment of a wide-eyed recognition of what you're dragging. That immediately is choked by being pulled backward by his robe, spun around, and being screamed at by Arabella.
Before this goes any further, I won't interrupt, but can Varys please position herself so that the priest can see her over Arabella's shoulders, and she's just going to raise an eyebrow at him, being like, I did it the nice way, and now here's the consequences.
Man's getting his fingers broken.
Absolutely, I'm A-okay with that.
It's fucking charred.
Just to be there, like, I never claimed to be lying to you, my buddy. And now you're seeing the other side of the coin.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So
Good elf, bad elf.
I will also say, Airman and Lennis, you're able to hear Arabella just scream this at the priest. Everyone kind of goes silent. The music kind of dies off as the priest just stares at you. You can see his eyes are glancing something behind you, but do as you will, Arabella. He's just staring at you like, what the hell are you doing?
So help me. I swear on my life, if you don't tell us what the thing, I will kill you myself. And you know what? You'll come back to life, and I'll kill you again. And I'll keep killing you until you give us a goddamn answer!
Are we staying here?
I want to, but at the same time, I don't. What do you want to do?
I think we need to stay here. And hope to God everybody else has that.
Varys has it. It's fine. It's
Arabella's just gonna pull her hand back and put fire in it and go, I will burn your flesh off. I will make you suffer the way you've never suffered before. Hawk.
Alright, well, at this point, it's an intimidation roll.
Get him. Get him, princess.
I love that.
I love-
It's like, oh, Varys has this handled. Meanwhile, Varys, here's my shotgun. Here's
I'm
my
going
shotgun.
to spend a sorcery point to re-roll that. Thank you.
What ability? What? Hold on. What ability are you using?
You can spend a source. I can dip into my magic to do that.
Do you have to be proficient in it? Let's double check. Hold on. So what are you looking for?
I mean, she is a charisma caster, so
Yes.
You can tap into your inner welling of magic to try to conjure success from failure. When you make an ability check that fails, you can spend 1 sorcery point to scroll. It's magical guidance. You must use the new rule, potentially turning the failure into a success.
There it is. Hang on one second. Ah, yeah. Wow, it's fucking bullshit. It only costs 1. Hot damn. Yeah, go for it.
Just asking for the sake
Oh
of
my
the
God.
DM. What's Arabella's alignment?
Arabella alignment may be changing. it
Probably
may
changing.
it may be changing here for what we will find out. Okay, screaming. I mean, don't get me wrong. The DCs are adjusted for words and actions and things that are going on and whatnot. Everyone's kind of stepped back. He goes, oh, look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. His hands are in the air. He's like, I think whatever you want. I'm sorry. We were just trying to be a fine host. I'm sorry. Just please don't do anything in front of my daughter. Mayrin, Lyra, please just go. And he kind of shoos them off. You see, Mayrin looks very, very distraught as she's like, but he goes, just go.
No. Stay.
Arabella's gonna turn and throw the priest into the middle of our group, and like in the middle so that everyone can see him.
Because it's Flair, I'm not going to make you roll, and I'm going to say he's kind of willingly going with it as you kind of like throw him onto the ground. His hands are kind of in the air. Please, I don't want my daughter to see this. Please just let it be.
We're
Don't
not
worry.
going to
Oh, go
hurt
ahead,
him.
She just threatened to burn me alive.
We just need the truth.
Because you'll die and come back again anyway.
You keep saying that. I don't know what that means.
Are you
Just
sure?
kind of clears her throat, just being like, she doesn't say anything, but like, yes, you do.
Yeah, I see this. Kind of looking around. What do you want to know? I'm sorry.
We know that you cast off your old harvest god to something that answered your prayers. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. You wouldn't be the first holy man to answer what answers your prayers. The problem is that whatever answered your prayers keeps trying to kill Lyra today. And that betrayal leads to the death of the entire village. So I'm only going to ask one question. I don't expect you to know the entity that you speak to, because it probably didn't tell you a name. But why is there a chain connected to a rock at the bottom of your pond?
I'm going to say roll persuasion check with advantage based off of Arabella, the rock, everything that's going on.
I'll take an 18.
Okay. Odwin,
Yes.
you're here with the group, correct?
Yes, she's kind of backing Varys up.
Okay. You're the only one that notices this because I rolled very well, but your passive is high. Mayrin is gone. And when you look, Lyra's gone.
Well, it seems like things are about to kick off for the evening, if you don't believe me. Or if you don't believe us.
Okay. With this, y'all standing around, you can see the townsfolk all looking like what's going on, like kind of freaking out. Give me 1 second. I gotta find my notes.
Arabella's just gonna add on to the worried people. You're all gonna die, but don't worry, because we can't figure this out yet. You'll return to living.
Okay. Okay. Where did it go? Okay. There's a stillness to this priest. His body only being lit by the lantern light at this point. You can see, like, his face is down. He's not moving. You see his shoulders are slumped, and you can see. It's hard to tell if he's crying or what's going on. But you hear his soft voice. You shouldn't have come here. His whispers, his voice is low. It's wrong. It's too smooth. It's different. Like it's somebody else. His hands tremble. His smile. His head lifts up. You can see the smile cracks. The candlelight around him just kind of flickers and shuddles as the air itself recoils. His eyes sink back into his skull. The whites turn black. His veins rise like ink beneath the skin of his face. I tried to save them. He breathes, voice splitting almost into two, his own and a deeper one woven. His spine bends sharply. You hear a wet pop as the bones begin to lengthen and seem to almost break beneath his robes, pushing fabric out like taut, fingers stretching long, hooked talons as his nails tear into the wooden floor. His throat bulges, something almost crawls beneath the skin and trapped behind this human shell. You dare judge me? He did what you never would. As his voice is completely different now as he looks to all of you. He chose to sacrifice one for the many. He gave up everything for you, for them. And now, you're mine too. And we're going to end the session there.
I just want to say, I fucking told you so.
Very nice, everybody. Apologies to chat for ending it earlier. Unfortunately, I have a real world job and I don't like it, but it's what pays the bills to be able to do this. So I would like to say thank you very much to my players. I want to say thank you very much to the chat. Thank you for joining us. Players, correct me if I'm wrong, we are going to be here for Black Friday. That was accurate, right? Didn't see anybody who was not going to be.
I
just
probably
Allie.
won't be.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
not? Okay. Everybody else?
Yeah. Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, then as of right now, plan on there being a session for next Friday, will be Black Friday. It will probably end around the same amount of time as I also work that day. But thank you so much to everyone, and I will see you next week for another 20 Sides of Failure. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.